Welcome to Magic School. Ali and I are so glad that you are here. This is healing your ancestral trauma and clearing your DNA meditation. Lean back and relax and take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Bring your mind down to the level of your heart. And bring your mind down to the level of your heart again. And bring your mind down to the level of your heart. And you're going to feel like your heart starts to breathe you. And as your heart starts to breathe you, you're starting to feel the energy move through the rest of your body differently. And you're going to imagine yourself in a golden tube of light. And in this golden tube of light, the energy comes from the source of which you came from, the star from which you came from, down to the top of your head. In through the top of your head, down that central column of light. You're going to gently send it into the center of the earth where it feels soft and warm. Yes. Then allow it to bounce back up gently into your body, bringing it into your heart. And you're going to see your golden tube of light like amplifies 100 times. Your light is brighter and it's getting bigger. And we're going to call the divine white source of light to fill on the inside of that. And you're going to fill that through every cell of your body. And you're going to allow it to touch your mitochondria, your cells, your blood vessels. Beginning to feel it circle through your organs. And as it's circling and as it's touching, it's just shifting everything that is not in right relationship into perfect alignment. So any areas of tension, that white light of the divine goes and it pops, pop, 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 pop. It's like just pops everything into place. Like the light of source is just releasing the tension, releasing the energy, changing into a new frequency of divine light, divine love. Sending a lot of it to your liver where we hold enormous amounts of anger, and that's in the right side of your body. And taking the white light of the divine into your lungs. And as you fill your lungs, you feel your throat like open. Your brain begins to be saturated. And as you're doing this, you're seeing these bricks that you have been carrying around in your body as heaviness. And we're going to start there. And we call forth the ancestral trauma that wants to be healed today in alignment with divine source. We ask for wisdom and knowledge and divine guidance for each woman here. We call their medical assistance team to come and support their healing from ancestral trauma. What is right for each woman here. So as you're feeling your team coming into play, your cosmic team of healers, the holy divine source, you can feel the cosmic heart of God And you can feel that pulsating. And as you connect gently, and as any tension rises up in your body, just take a deep breath and open. Let Source do the healing. Allow those bricks to just be dissolved in divine light, turning into new energy. Yes, good. Good. Take a deep breath. Anything that's just kind of flying around your energy field, it just gets picked up and vacuumed up by Divine Source. Imagining you have a cosmic vacuum that's gently going in and starting to release and to clear all of those old generational patterns that you have in your body that you've been carrying for your ancestors. Making everything right in this moment that you can make right. Clearing for your ancestors, the generations, past, present, future, and parallel. Source knows we are all one. Clearing the patterns of war within your ancestral DNA. Feeling that heaviness lift out of your body. Being returned back to Source. Being recycled into new energy. Now imagine the energy of mental illness that you've been carrying in your DNA. Go and find it. Go and find all the fragments, all the epigenetics that have been turned on for mental illness, all the microchips. Ask Source to highlight all of that in your DNA. Yes, now call it forth and say, I now release it with my will and my intent for all of my ancestors that are available to be healed in this moment through all space and time by the divine force of grace. Clearing past, present, future, parallel realities and dimensions. Releasing all microchips of mental illness that you've been carrying in your DNA. All fragments of schizophrenia, all suicide genes are now turned off, and all suicide energy is released out of the DNA that you've been carrying. Any suicide programming, just release it. It's just energy. You don't have to carry it. Imagine that through all of your ancestral lines, it's lifting out that which is allowed to be released at this moment. It's just lifting out and dissolving into divine light to be recycled and returned as vital life force energy. Releasing the ancestral pattern of anxiety out of your DNA. The microchip of DNA, or microchip of anxiety. Turning off the switch in your DNA that you've been expressing anxiety in your genes. Turn it off. Release for your ancestors anxiety in their generational line. Past, present, future, and parallel. Good. Releasing the famine frequency out of your DNA, the famine starvation frequency. Much of our body issues come from this pattern this generational trauma that's in our DNA. Releasing, 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 releasing. Turning off the expression of the starvation gene in our body and turning on the gene in our body for health and perfect weight. I am my perfect weight. I am my perfect health. Clearing for your ancestors tonight, just tonight, the abuse frequency, abuse generational trauma, and that pattern. Releasing it gently out of your DNA. Releasing the program of abuse, of attracting abuse, abusing your body. Release that microchip. And as you're doing that, you're beginning to see your DNA in a new light. It's beginning to be platinum and divine white light, and it's beginning to be more active. And we ask for each woman here to release anything known or unknown, spoken or not spoken, through all space and time, that which is perfect for them. We ask our medical assistance team and divine source to go in and work on each woman to release things that we've not spoken about tonight. Clearing, cleansing, healing, detoxifying, releasing it from the ancestral lineage, past, present, and future. And as you're experiencing this, in your body, you're beginning to feel the light of divine source, and you're beginning to feel and see your DNA beginning to activate at a whole nother level. And you're beginning to see your ancestors be healed and restored and returned to their highest divine blueprint. You're feeling the nervous system of your body beginning to be activated, your brain, your spinal column, your nerves, your blood is now beginning to be activated in a new frequency. So go into your body and flip on the switch that says highest divine plan. It's behind your heart. Sometimes you have to dust it off, find that switch and go turn that bad boy on. We want to activate the highest divine plan of your life. Activate, activate, activate. Yes, good. Feel that go up your spine, into your brain, down your fingers and into your toes. There you go. Good. Find the switch that says, I am healthy. Turn that one on. Feel that energy go up your spine, into your brain, down your fingers and into your toes. Turn on the switch that says, I am happy. Turn it on. It's a decision. Happiness is a decision. Turn on the switch of your life. I'm happy. Flip up that switch. Feel it in your brain, down your fingers, and into your toes. And last switch for tonight, I am peaceful. Turn on that switch. Feel it in your brain, up your spine, in your brain, down your fingers, and in your toes. Now feel that begin to circulate in your body. And feel your mitochondria, which are inside your cells. They're the powerhouse of the cells. Feel them come online in a new way. Yeah. And feel those mitochondria speak to your red blood cells and your white blood cells and your chemicals and your hormones and your nervous system and say, I am happy, healthy, peaceful. That's what my new frequency is. And I understand that I can at any moment clear anything else that I desire, that comes to my awareness, that I'm open and receptive to knowing what to shift when it comes up. I have more tools. So for tonight, thank your ancestors. Thank your generations of people that came before you. And say, if you want to work with me more, I'm available. I have more tools. I will help you. And then you can release them. And then imagine that that golden bubble of light gets really strong and almost comes into the shape of an egg. So you're standing in the shape of an egg. And around that egg, you're going to put colors. You're going to put whatever comes to your mind. I do 7 colors. And what comes to mind is pink and yellow around my egg, and green and orange and violet, gold, platinum, red. Finish your egg. And then feel your body and like feel yourself in the space in your room and go, okay, I feel different. I feel a new frequency. I feel peaceful in my body. And just scan your environment and go, what's different? What does it feel like? Take a deep breath. Open your eyes and feel what your body feels like now. Take an assessment. Scan from the head down to your toes. What do I feel like? What's my vibration? How does my skin feel? Like I feel activated in my skin. I feel activated in my hair. What does my skin feel like? Where do I feel heat? Where do I feel warmth? And just take an assessment about what's